In most places, removing dead animals, especially the big ones like deer, from highways falls to local or state departments of transportation. It's a part of their larger duty to keep the roads safe and clear for drivers. When a large animal dies on the highway, it's not just a sad sight, it's a serious hazard. Think about it. You're driving at 55 miles per hour or faster, and suddenly there's a huge obstacle in your path. The risk of accidents skyrockets. So, here's how the process typically works. A driver spots the deceased animal and reports it to local authorities or directly to the state's Department of Transportation. Then, a crew is dispatched to the location to remove the animal. In some cases, the removal process can get a bit more complicated. For instance, in areas where wildlife is abundant, like here in Portland, Oregon, it's not uncommon to come across deer on less busy roads. Local governments sometimes have contracts with companies that specialize in removing and disposing of dead animals. These companies have the necessary equipment and expertise to handle larger animals safely and hygienically. After the removal, the disposal method depends on several factors, including local regulations and the state of the carcass. Some areas allow for burial on site, while others may transport the animal to a landfill that accepts organic waste. In more rural settings, the bodies might be taken to a designated area in the wilderness where they can decompose naturally, far from human habitation and main roads. Additionally, in some regions, there's an interesting partnership with local wildlife biologists or conservation groups. They might collect the carcasses for research or educational purposes, giving the animals a second life of sorts. But let's not forget the role of nature's cleanup crew, scavengers. In areas where it's safe and legal to do so, a carcass might be left or moved to a safer nearby location to decompose naturally, nourishing local scavenger species such as birds, coyotes, and even bears, depending on the region. While we might not give much thought to the practicality of these operations while cruising on the highway, it's good to know there are systems in place to manage these sad occurrences. Not only does it keep our roads safe, but it also respects the dignity of the animals and the safety of the ecosystem around us.